the body that you are actually encaged in, it's only a projection in your mind. And I'm literally thinking about the intelligence of the body, you know, the intelligence of the creation that you are actually are, basically, you know, like that intelligence on its own, it's amazing, because as I'm encased in this body, I don't know anything else but this body here, you know. And I only see myself through a mirror. That's some crazy hella intelligence right there. So this body that I'm actually in, it's only a projection that's coming from my own mind. So it's the body, it's actually within my mind. But you might think that it's outside, or you are outside of you, but it's only inside of you. You see that intelligence right there, it's very powerful, you know. That intelligence right there is very powerful. I must say that I can only see myself from looking at someone else, or looking from a mirror, or just like staring at this phone that I'm holding right now. That's the only way I can look at myself. But in real essence, I'm in darkness. I'm seeing this wonderful world that I'm seeing with my two eyes that I'm projecting. I'm seeing it like it's real, but in real essence it's not. That's crazy though. It's not. It's only coming from my own mind. The wonderful that dimension that I'm seeing here, where there's trees, mountains, you know, it's all from my mind. This thing puzzles me, you know. If you think about it, that it actually coming sprouting out from my own mind. You see, one thing you need to realize is that you are powerful, more than you can even ever imagine. And that's what actually scares you. What really scares you is the fact that you are powerful. You are scared of your own power that you actually possess. You are formless, shapeless. You see, you are this formless energy, whereby once it comes in this container body which you are in, it embodies you and it wears this body. Yeah, shit. And it looks like now you are this body, but in real essence you are not the body. You are actually spirit. You are actually spirit, experiencing itself through within itself, which is the body that we are in. And once you can now start being able to go inside of you and bring everything that you can ever think or want in this world, you'll be surprised at the power that you actually possess. And you possess so much power, it's actually scary, you know. The power that you possess is actually scary, let me tell you that. But since, well, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Once you get to understand the power that you actually possess, life will never be the same for you anymore at all. And the funny thing about it is that it's there, right here, right now, exactly here, that formless energy. It exists at this point and moment right here, right now. You are actually not aware of it. No, but because you are listening to this video, that means you are aware of it. You know, because you are listening to this video, that means you are aware of this energy that I'm actually talking about. You know, you just deem to not really work it out, man. You know, you don't work it out, you don't acknowledge that energy. You know, I see this energy through each and everything. Even right now, you can see it through this reflection of the shades that I'm wearing, from the reflection of what I am seeing. So you are seeing it, what I am seeing through this shades. And what I am seeing is trees. I'm in front of trees right now, and I'm seeing that energy also that form through the trees. You know, I'm seeing that abundance through the trees, that spirit through also the trees. I'm seeing it in every living thing, through the birds, through the air. You know, I don't separate myself from this formless substance, which I am. You know, and I shapeshift. Let me tell you that. I shapeshift. I take different forms. I've been taking forms ever since. I've always been shape-shifting, basically. And once you understand how this energy works, it's game over. Game over. Because this is what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know this information. Hence, they are poisoning the water. Hence, they are poisoning the sky with chemtrails. You know, they don't want you to know this information, but this information is the one that frees you from your ego. It frees you from the ego self that you have created. You know, so let's understand who we really are. The intelligence that we are, it's amazing, man. I'm amazed by this intelligence. You know, just by being still, you know, and be aware of the inhale and exhale of your breath, you know, and the thoughts, it's not you. The thoughts are are what already rumoring around over the surface, which is the ether, which is over the frequencies. The thoughts are just frequencies, you know. And if you have thoughts that are coming and are not your thoughts, obviously all thoughts are not your thoughts. You just depend to now grab those thoughts and now you want to engage in those thoughts, because the thoughts is like the mind, which is the ego. You know, thoughts always want to be doing, the ego always wants to be doing something. The ego can't sit still, you know. So once you get to shut down the ego, you no longer identify yourself with the ego. You don't longer identify yourself with the name. I used to think that I am Webaba, I am DJ Webaba, or I am Tabang, you know. But those are just constructs. Those are just egos that I built and the names that I was given. But that's not who I am, you know. Who I am is more powerful than what I can also perceive, because that's why you cannot even perceive this, because why? It's so powerful. So even your physical, right, what you are aware of, you are not aware of actually everything. Basically, you are not aware of everything into your environment. Your eyes are only giving you a spectrum of a band reality, but there's more to reality than actually what meets the eye, you know. And